With the country coming to a standstill, the economy saw the starkest degrowth since independence. This impacted every employee's life. Work meant stepping out and meeting people, but then took a strange turn to sitting on one study table at home. It's no surprise that stress levels were high because the job market from every sector, be it construction to banking, took a beating. Surveys conducted across India show that the country's opinion on work from home remains mixed. In a survey conducted by SAP Concur revealed that 88% employees prefer work from home as it seemed to have increased productivity. On the other hand, another survey conducted to understand the job market and work-life balance post-COVID-19 shows that 33 people are dissatisfied, 21% people want improvement in work-life balance, and while 49% people complain of not getting time to meet their family and friends. This data raises question. If everyone seems to have been enjoying work from home, then what is causing complaints of overburdening and lack of separation between time for work and play must be looked into. Is it the job cuts, the salary cuts, the lack of employees in office, the assumption that one is relaxed at home so can take more work on their plate, or are the house chores adding to the hustle? To know more, we are here to discuss experiences of people working in different sectors. Let's dig deeper into understanding whether work from home has been a boon or a bane. So let's hear the insight that our reporter Soumya Kumari has.
Today we will be talking to Mr. Sanjeev Kumar. He is an IT employee who has been working from home since March last year. So Mr. Sanjeev Kumar, please tell us what impact has it had on your work-life balance?
Lockdown has adversely impacted my work-life balance. I have ended up working long hours. Also, sometimes I am missing my colleagues, talking to them face to face, and it was much easier coordinating with my team in the office.
What impact
What
has it
impact
brought
has
in
it
terms
brought
of your
in terms
mental,
of your
physical
mental,
and
physical,
emotional
and
well-being?
emotional well-being?
Due to lockdown,
Due to lockdown,
my stress level
my
has gone
stress
up
level has gone up
because
because
of
of
working long
working
hours,
long hours,
and my
and
physical
my
activity
physical
has
activity
reduced.
has
Now
reduced.
I don't get
Now I
time to
don't get
go
time
for
to
my
go for my
daily morning and
daily
evening
morning
walk
and evening walk
due to
due to
work.
work.
What are your
What
plans
are
on
your
spending
plans
time
on
with your
spending
loved
time
ones
with
while
your loved
also
ones while
balancing your
also
office work?
balancing your
As
office
of now,
work?
it's not
As of now,
possible
it's not
to
possible to
balance work
balance
life
work
like
life
previously.
like previously.
However, I'm eagerly
However,
waiting
I'm
for my
eagerly
office
waiting
to
for my
open.
office to
Once
open.
my office
Once my
opens,
office
I
opens,
can
I can
spend
spend
after work. I can
after work.
spend
I can spend
reasonably quality
reasonably
time with my
quality time
family.
with my
I'm
family.
looking forward
I'm
for it.
looking forward for it.
As you can see, the
As you can see, the
coronavirus pandemic has
coronavirus
caused
pandemic has
major
caused
changes in the
major
work-life
changes in the
balance of
work-life
Mr.
balance
Sanjeev
of
Kumar,
Mr.
an
Sanjeev
IT
Kumar, an
employee.
IT
Will he
employee.
be able to
Will he be
restore
able
back
to
to his
restore back to
pre-pandemic
his
lifestyle?
pre-pandemic
Only
lifestyle?
time will tell.
Only time will tell.
That's all for today.
That's
I am
all for
Soumya
today. I
Kumari
am Soumya
signing off.
Kumari signing off.
While the corporate sector adjusted quickly to this new work culture due to the amenities available to them, it's important to hear how education, especially in underdeveloped area, is still being carried out. Let's move on to Pragya Sharma, a reporter from our team.
The impact of COVID 19 is observed in every sector of the world, including education. Since all schools and colleges have been closed due to the lockdown, virtual classes have emerged as the only possible solution for the students. But what about children who don't have the privilege to sit and study in AC rooms? What about children whose parents lost their livelihoods and traveled back to their hometowns in fear? Yes, the biggest barrier in the education sector has emerged for students attending government schools. Now, let's talk to Urmila Tyagi, a teacher of junior high government school in Hapur, Uttar Pradesh. उर्मिला जी, जब प्रधानमंत्री ने लॉकडाउन घोषित किया तब स्कूल बंद होने के बाद बच्चों की पढ़ाई कैसे चली?
जैसा कि आप सभी जानते हैं, ये बहुत सारे स्कूलों में ये चीज चल रही है। ऐसा प्रावधान गवर्नमेंट ने ही दिया था। जब सब कुछ बंद हो गया था तो सारी सुविधाएं ऑनलाइन दी गई, तो ठीक उसी तरह बच्चों को पढ़ाई भी ऑनलाइन ही कराई गई।
उर्मिला जी, अब मेरी तरफ से आपके लिए अगला सवाल ये है कि क्या बच्चों के पास कुछ डिजिटल सुविधाएं जैसे लैपटॉप या मोबाइल फोन है जिनसे वो पढ़ाई पूरी कर पाए? अगर नहीं, तो सरकार ने उनकी मदद कैसे की?
उत्तर प्रदेश एक ऐसा प्रांत है जो गांवों से घिरा हुआ है, तो यहाँ लैपटॉप, फोन कुछ बच्चे अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं, कुछ नहीं कर सकते। तो इसके लिए सरकार ने एक प्रावधान निकाला कि हर घर में जाकर पढ़ाई ऑनलाइन नहीं पहुंच सकती, क्योंकि नेटवर्क की भी दिक्कत है। और दूरदर्शन एक ऐसा माध्यम है जो सभी घरों में पाया जाता है। दूरदर्शन के माध्यम से पाठ्यक्रम को उपलब्ध कराया गया, एक समय सारणी बनाई गई, हर कक्षा का एक निश्चित समय है। अभी भी ये पाठ्यक्रम पढ़ाया जा रहा है। जो बच्चे विद्यालय नहीं आ सकते, अभी विद्यालय खुलने के बावजूद भी उन सबके लिए ये सुविधा दूरदर्शन पर उपलब्ध है।
और अब जब स्कूल खुल गए हैं, तो कोरोना वायरस से बचे रहने के लिए स्कूल में क्या क्या बदलाव लाए गए?
जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं कि कोरोना वायरस से बचने के लिए 3 मेन चीजें हैं: फीवर चेक करना, सैनिटाइजेशन और मास्क वियरिंग। तो गांव के बच्चे मास्क अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते, तो जब वो विद्यालय में एंटर होते हैं उनका फीवर चेक किया जाता है, उनको मास्क दिया जाता है, उनका सैनिटाइजेशन किया जाता है। सरकार के हिसाब से, सरकार के नॉर्म्स, नियम के हिसाब से बहुत सारे बच्चों को एकत्र नहीं किया जा सकता या भीड़ भाड़ नहीं इकट्ठी की जा सकती। इसके लिए हर विद्यालय ने अपना एक समय सारणी निश्चित की है, जिसमें हर कक्षा के हिसाब से बच्चों को बुलाया जाता है। हमारे यहाँ 7 दिन है, 6 दिन है, जिसमें हर कक्षा के बच्चों को बुलाया जाता है। जैसे कि सोमवार को हम लोग कक्षा 6 के बच्चों को बुलाते हैं, उसके बाद उनको 2 गज की दूरी पर भी बिठाते हैं और फिर उनकी पढ़ाई कराई जाती है।
Thank you, Urmila ji. Now I would like to highlight the fact that more than 80% of parents with children studying in government schools reported that education was not delivered during lockdown, according to a study conducted by Oxfam India. Hence, it can be concluded that failure and imbalance in this sector is due to the lack of digital mediums and platform for the lesser privileged. That is all from my side. I am Pragya Shrama, reporting for Beauty.
It's great news that even with COVID, the attempt to provide proper education continued in government schools. While government schools were able to open up, there are some students that need extra care and attention. To know how these disabled students are managing on a virtual medium, we have Mansi Yadav, a live anchor with a guest on a talk show. Over to Mansi.
Hello and welcome. This is Mansi Yadav. Today, joining us is a woman who's not only working for a noble cause, but is also very passionate about the work she does. This is our chance to know how work from home has impacted her foundation. Cornerstone India Foundation seeks social justice and helps the person with disabilities. This is a chance to interact with the director of Cornerstone India Foundation, Miss Seema Vedantam. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
So, ma'am, the burning question right now is that work from home culture, has it been a smooth phase for your organization or a challenging one?
I will say it wasn't a smooth phase. We had to actually empower the students as well as teacher to work on the virtual environment. And it took us some time. It almost took us 20 days to actually awaken to the new norms. But then we could do it.
So, ma'am, it was kind of a challenging phase. So, what were the challenges that you faced? Could you please elaborate on it?
Yeah, basically, see, my students don't require only academics. They require a lot of therapies. And the therapies cannot be given on online platform. If I want to give the therapies online, then I need to empower my teachers to actually train the parents, and then the parents give the therapies to the students. So it was not only student and the teacher. We have to actually empower the parents to get the best out of this situation.
So, ma'am, as you talked about parents, so parents play an important role in a child's education.
Yeah.
There were any complaints from parents regarding the workflow of the organization?
Parents were actually little pressed because they had to manage their own workflow, and then secondly, they all these children they have a sibling. Most of them they have sibling who's neurotypical. So neurotypical is usually given preference when it comes to education, and their education actually was given more preference. So the children with special need, we have to keep the classes, virtual classes, mostly in the evening when parents could be free and or the sibling could be free to sit with the brother or sister or the child and they can help the child.
Okay, so ma'am, until now you have been working from home. So do you think that you would implement this thing in future, not only for your NGO, but do you think that work from home is suitable for the generic NGOs in India?
It depends upon from NGO to NGO because most of the NGOs are working in very specialized field, and mine is working with special need children with very special requirements. For me, it was a boon because I could actually reach students who were not part of my setup. Because previously, when we were offline, we were only working with children who were in and around Greater Noida or maybe Delhi, but because of online platform, we could actually reach students who were as far as Calcutta, Nagpur, and Kerala. So these children also got benefited by this whole system. So we would like to continue, but we would also like to continue with our offline system.
Okay, so ma'am, lastly, what's the one thing that you miss about working offline?
One thing, if you say, yes, the love, the beautifully expressed by these children. But one more thing I would like to point out that we used to have a lot of outdoor activities where especially children used to have an opportunity to mingle with the neurotypical children, and it was kind of an advocacy program for Cornerstone India Foundation, which we miss the most.
Okay, so thank you, ma'am. Thank you for sparing your precious time. It was lovely talking to you. It really gave us an insight on how work from home has impacted education and your organization, of course. So thanks a lot.
Welcome,
And we hope that everything gets back to online. So this was Seema Vedantam, the director of Cornerstone India Foundation. Back to you, Khushi.
In today's discussion, one thing is sure that the taboo of work from home has been lifted, but will this continue to be accepted in times to come? With the prediction that India's economy will see a V shaped recovery, will the country consider breaking old norms permanently? Will technology continue to be the guiding light? If the answer to all these is yes, then will there be new regulations and training to help perfect a work life balance in work from home conditions? Will every sector be able to adapt to this new work culture? A lot remain unanswered. We may base our judgment on various predictions that seem to have sound logic. However, the real mystery will be solved soon enough as the COVID 19 cases seem to be reducing drastically and colleges, schools, and businesses planning to reopen soon. That's all for today. This is Khushi Chhabra. Thank you.